For many pet parents or caregivers, the thought of leaving your dog briefly for essential trips can cause anxiety. You don't want to leave your beloved at a pet hotel, so engaging a pet sitter, and a trustworthy one, is the best option. Here are 5 signs to look for when it comes to hiring an excellent pet sitter. In your absence, you want to be sure your dog is in good hands. After all, that's why you're going with a pet sitter, rather than putting your dog in a kennel. To find out if the sitter is a right fit for your dog, arrange a meet and greet. If possible, schedule this at home, so your dog is comfortable and relaxed. First impressions count, and if the potential sitter hits it off immediately with your dog, it's a very good sign. One way it can play out is the sitter doesn't hesitate to get down on knees to greet your dog, who lavishes wet kisses in return. However, it's okay if your pet doesn't warm up to the sitter at first, but watch for signs that your dog is uneasy, or that the person is handling the pet incorrectly. Before the meeting, does the sitter return messages promptly, and in the worst case, within 24 hours? If not, it could be a sign of negligence, and also foreshadow communication problems. The meet and greet will be an opportunity to find out more about the potential sitter. Little details like whether they own a pet, or have a history of living with one, form an important part of a pet sitter's experience. Experienced pet sitters will likely know how to tackle issues like separation anxiety, or an unexpected medical emergency. One telltale sign of a sitter's professionalism is whether that person paraphrases back to you exactly what you are asking them to do. Another sign is they ask detailed questions about your dog. And this brings us to the next point. Good sitters will gather as many details as possible on your dog's likes, dislikes, habits, and routines. This is a good sign they care enough for your pet, and that they're proactive. However, if the candidate hasn't asked questions yet, perhaps that person is being polite and letting you talk first. So, give the candidate a chance by asking if he or she has any questions for you. And obviously, the answer should be yes. It helps majorly if they're knowledgeable about minor medical issues and know what to do in event of a medical emergency. A sitter who owns a pet first aid kit demonstrates someone who is prepared. The entire point of finding good dog sitters is to be able to rely on their services when you need them. Professional ones will provide you with a calendar of their availability up front. Respectable dog sitters will also be transparent in giving you all the information about what service they will provide based on their rates. Like how much time does the sitter spend with your dog per visit? And how often do they go on walks, and so on. There should be no surprise charges you didn't previously discuss with them. So before agreeing to terms, make sure the sitter clearly explains the fee and puts everything in writing. Paying an upfront deposit, with the balance due upon completion, is usually the standard practice. But each sitter is different. A sign of excellent professional sitters is that they're invested in positive feedback. Sitters worth their weight in gold not only have good reviews, but their reputation also precedes them too. So if you are in the market for a sitter, try asking your vet for any local sitter recommendations they may have. Otherwise, look for those sitters with good reviews on the internet. If they're truly invested in their business, they'll want to know you're satisfied. The points we've reviewed can also be applied to the care of other household pets as well. When it comes to pet sitting, it's not worth it to scrimp by using a family member or neighbor. The welfare of your pet is too important to leave it in the hands of a person who won't take the job seriously. Thanks for watching. If you have found this video useful, hit the like button and subscribe for new content weekly.